Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Miami. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
19 tight, 19 tight, Cougar 19, 18, right in.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Patrick motioning here.
Hey, check that, street.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. That one never got started. Defense is pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be third down. They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. He'll start on the ground. It's H-out. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 2-yard line.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is caught. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 97 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Pablo 18.
In motion is Warren. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That one good for 29.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after the set to go now on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with A-10. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taken over the game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bills 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Let's go. 19. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. Tracking 60. 65, 18, Pioneer. 70 Lions. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Send a man in motion right.
Let's go.
Gibbs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Tempo.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Buffalo. That his first touchdown of the new year. Now for the point after.
Extra point.
The kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now a handoff, running right. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
Back to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Come on, come on. Set. Gotta be lying. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Bills. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the Bills' 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Ready,
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Uh-oh. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard
Here we go. Stack 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Check,
In motion is Warren.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Happy 60, happy 60.
In the middle, and he's got ground. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That's going to be caught. The Bills have got it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Third, Pat, County Lions.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Ready, break. Go, check, go, still. Cougar 19, go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Buffalo 18.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And the Bills have first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Check Bobcat.
And the Bills first down.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Cut 19. Trap 50. Ready.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
In motion is Warren.
Viking, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Check up.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the
aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Again, working deep downfield. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
They'll try the right side this time. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's a designed run. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Bills are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
No, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that
8
one.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
19-18. Sixty Vices.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Broncos. Steady.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
And the Bills.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Check that. Ready? Bronco 80. 60 Eagles.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
18 Rattler. Trap 60. 60 Maverick.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and long.
19, Charger, 19. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
In motion is Warren. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. 70 range, 70 range.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Flush to his right. That's It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Cuts up past the 35. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down. They'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
Cowboy 80. '60 Bobcat.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Get it.
2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.